Hi guys, welcome back. We'll have a quick look at the song which is Let You Break My Heart Again, which is by Laufey, if I'm not wrong. So I'll be showing you guys how to play the two main parts of the song. We got the verse and then we have the chorus. So every chords are as accurate as I can get to it. So I hope these are almost accurate chords which she uses in this actual song. Now let me know what other song you want to learn by Laufey, and I've also covered Valentine, so if you want to check it out. It's all done with tabs and all. And also what other song you want to learn, please let me know. Now again, she uses all kinds of like jazz chords, so we'll be using those jazz and lo-fi chords just to give that song that nice vibe. So talking about the right hand, she is into finger picking at the moment, so what she's doing is, that's a basic pattern which is going for every chord shapes throughout the whole song. So I have my thumb which helps me in plucking the top three strings, which includes E, A, D. Then I got my index plucking the G string, middle finger plucking the B string, and we don't usually pluck the high E string for this song, but still ring finger plucks the high E string. So what we're doing over here is, for every chord shape I pluck the bass note and the B and G string together, so like this, and then I pluck the D string of that chord, and then I pluck B and G again together. So 1 and 2, and that's a pattern which we'll be playing for every chord shape. Now the bass note thing changes, it varies for every chord, but it's mostly on the E or the A string. Got it? Everything will be with the tab, so just don't worry. But firstly, I want you guys to have this E minor 7 chord. It's basically your index finger bar on the 7th fret. You got 8th fret on the B and 9th fret on the D. I want you guys to practice this pattern a bit. Yeah, this one. So what I'm doing over here is I'm plucking the A, G, B together, then D, then B and G, and repeat 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So just practice this. Now once you're done spending like 4 or 5 minutes just playing this pattern on the single chord shape, we now move on to the main part of the song, which starts with the intro. So intro is E minor 7 chord. I'll play the pattern twice. So we got 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Then I'll go to a A13 chord. I have E5, D5, G6, B7. Play the pattern twice. Sorry, not twice, once. So once you're done with that, then what you'll do is you'll lift off these fingers. You'll put your middle finger on 6th fret of G and your index barring the entire 5th fret. It's a A7 chord. I'll play the pattern once. For this chord shape, I'm actually having the root note on the E string and not on the A string, so just keep that in mind. See that? So we got A13, A7, and then she goes to a D major 7 chord. It's basically like a E minor 7 chord. I'm barring the 5th fret, but I got 6th fret on G, major 7, and 7th fret on D and B. So I'll play the pattern twice on it. Now I'll quickly lift off my middle finger from that chord shape, which makes it a D dominant 7. I'll play the pattern twice on it. So we got, and that's our intro and also a major important part of the verse. So we got A13, A7, D major 7, D7. So if you notice one thing, for every chord shape I played the pattern twice. Only for the A chord I just played it once, and then once for the another A. Now if you master the intro, I'll say like you are likely done with 40% of the song, because the verse is pretty much this chord progression focused a lot. So the verse starts off in the exact same way. Do the same thing. Then go to D major 7. Now instead of playing D7 after the D major 7 chord, we'll play a B7. So for the B7 chord, you bar the whole 7th fret. You got 8th fret on the G, 9th fret on the A string. Again, E string is the root note for this chord. I'll play the pattern twice. Then I'll go back to the E minor 7 chord, play the pattern twice. Then back to A13, pattern once. Then E7, pattern once. And after that, like we have, it's no wonder why, she just goes to a F sharp minor 7 chord over here, this voicing. It's like an E minor 7 chord, 2 frets up, so you got mute 9, 11, 9, 10, and 9 on the high E string, which is not needed. So play the pattern twice. and then you go back to B7, play the pattern twice. So I hope you have one thing in mind, that for the F sharp minor 7 chord 2, we are having the root note on the A string, and for the B7 it's on the E string. So after that you just go back and play E minor 7. Still you take you take all of my mind. So same thing, A13, A7, then D major 7, then B7. So this was the third line, which was exactly same as the first line. And after that you move on to the fourth line, which starts off in the same way, E minor 7, then A30 to A7, and then D major 7, and then D7, which is just the intro line we played right now. So that's our verse. You can see the chord progression. It's really very easy once you master the pattern and you know the chord shapes. I think this song is really very easy. So we got, from the beginning, I'm just playing the full verse. Have a look at it. So we are done with the verse, and after that you just move on to the chorus of the song. For the chorus we have different set of chord progression, different chords coming in. So starts off with the G major 7. You got these two fingers on third fret of E and B, and you have fourth frets on D and G. So I'm having E string as the bass note. I'll play the pattern twice like I did for the previous chords. So then I'll basically use my index and bar the entire third fret, which is a G minor chord. I'll play the pattern, it's a G minor 7 by the way. I'll play the pattern twice, and then I'll go back to one fret, which will be F sharp minor 7, a different voicing, same chords, different voicing. So I'll play the pattern twice. Again, E string is the bass note, then B7, I'll play it over here. So this is a different voicing. I'm barring the second fret, I have fourth fret on D and the B. For this B7 chord, I have the root note on the A string. So I'll play the pattern twice. And then I'll go to Someday, which is E minor 7, play the pattern twice. I'll go back to A13, play the pattern once, A7, play the pattern once. And then I'll go to D major 7, play the pattern twice. Then I'll play a quick C major 7, C7, sorry. So 3 on A, 5 on D, 3 on G, 5 on B. It's like a B7 chord, one fret up. I'll quickly strum the chord, or you can just pluck A, G, B, and I'll quickly move on to B7 chord and play the pattern twice. Got it? So this is basically the first line. So we got someday, someone like me, I like you. Next line will be same. Until then, I drink my coffee. A7. So I'm playing E minor 7, right? So this is the third line. A7, A13, A7, and after that I'll go to the same D major 7 chord, play the pattern twice, then C7, B7, same thing. Then again, the fourth line is pretty much same to the second and the third line. What we're doing over here is we're playing E minor 7, then this one, A13, A7, and then D major 7, D major 7, and end the chorus on the D major 7 chord. So this is our chorus one. I'll quickly play it a bit fast. F sharp minor, B7. and moving on to the verse 2, and it's almost exactly same, like there's no change, I'll say. It goes in the exact same way, so the verse 2 is pretty much done, will be same. One thing I would like to mention is what happened previously. We played E minor 7, then this A13, A7, then we move on to the F sharp minor 7, and then B7. For the verse 2, we won't be playing that F sharp minor 7 and B7. We'll be playing the normal D, then D7. So basically we'll play the first line as it was, and then the second line will be same as the third, fourth line. So it will be just simply E minor 7, then D major 7, then D7, and it will be repeating 2 more times, right? So I hope the verse 2 is clear. You can see the chord progression down below. It just goes in the exact same way, no changes. It's pretty much the same thing. You're playing the intro only for the first line. You're playing a B7 chord instead of a D7 like we had for the verse 1, but only change like we are having over here is for the verse 1 we played F sharp minor 7 and B7, but for the verse 2 I'm playing D major 7 and D7, right? All right, so after that you move on to the next chorus, which is pretty much the same thing. We'll start off in the exact same way, but the chorus is basically double the length. So what happens is you just play the chorus 1 as it was. You just play that for the last chorus. Once you're done with it, you go back to someday. So again play G major 7, then G minor 7, F sharp minor 7, then B7, then E minor 7, then F sharp minor 7, yeah. But I do notice that C plays the F sharp minor 7 chord over here. So instead of playing it over here, you can play it over here like you did for previously for the chorus. And then back to B7 over here. Then E minor 7. Classic intro, A13, A7, D major 7. And it's more of like you slowly bring it to the end of the chorus. So let's play from Someday. We got that's the whole song, guys. I hope the video helps you out and you are able to learn the song properly. So make sure you subscribe for more accurate and appropriate whatever you can use lessons like this, and stay tuned. I'll see you guys back in the next video, and make sure you drop me one of these so this video can be at the top. Bye.